No, it's not. Just go there, drop your video. I have been watching most of your videos on YouTube. I was like, no, I'm not on YouTube. Mayegun, okay, yeah. And I went on YouTube. I share all of the videos I have been doing on my Facebook. Some smart guys were downloading them. They were uploading them on YouTube. Papa, they see 100,000 views, 40,000 views. So some of the videos, some of the followers I was getting on Facebook, they were coming from YouTube to look for who is this guy. Cut the long story short, people that didn't win from the money, they started reporting my page. They shut my page down for the last time. So I just shut down for like about 2 weeks. I was done. Then people were like, no, Mayegun, you can't shut down. No, go to YouTube. Today, YouTube paid me money for something I actually started as a means of protest, of expressing myself against the abnormalities going on in Nigeria, how it is going to affect every one of us, even me as a young hustler then. Then YouTube started giving me money. And I was like, oh, well, if I get paid for something I love doing, then maybe I will never have to work for the rest of my life. But that's not the full story. So I was giving money. Baba, the election came in 2019. Guess those who came to start trolling me and abusing me. You this useless Mayegun. People where they collect my recharge card, collected millions of naira from me on Facebook. Then they tell me, you will see, Oju Abo, nobody will stop Thiefnubu. Boko Haram will do kinikon. You this shameless Mayegun. Why don't you come back home? Come back home now. Why don't you come back to here? You sit down abroad. You think say you can tell us what to do. I say, yeah. You, Benny, get out of here. Who you help? If they live abroad like that, they go to think say they know everything. And now we they live for here. Now we did this Nigeria. Nothing they shake APC. I say, even you. Wait till I just move back like, okay. Then I will now become, I will just become a teacher, somebody that will never stop reminding you. So, èmi kọ́ ló máa fi kọ́rọ̀ sọ. Mi ò ń ṣe ẹni tó máa fi kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ. Bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn àǹtí ẹ. Bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn mọ́mì yín, àwọn dádì yín. Those of them who were younger, 10 years ago, they were younger. They were on my platform day and night, reminding me that God will shame me by the time Boko Haram finish and Nigeria is great. Today, what to do, Lushi? Èmi ló fẹ́ fi kọ́rọ̀ sọ. Èmi ló lọ ra phone. Na me you dey ló fi fẹ́ fi kọ́rọ̀ sọ. Don't worry. 8 years ni. I will only pray that k'Ọlọ́run ṣá bá mi torí ìyà kó bá mi dá yín sí. Majority of you actually wanted this on yourself. Because you know something? A lot of people who knew that things could go haywire like this, majority of them don't japa, including some of you who were shouting change, change, change. Next devil, and renewed Kege. Some of you, you've managed to japa. But there are those who are praying for you. What your japa will end like. It's just that nobody so come at the work. Unfortunately. Anyway, we won't be reading anything this afternoon. So let me take calls. I can take call for another hour. So that those of you who are in Nigeria who have a chance, most of you are watching me from Nigeria, I call you MVPs. You are most valuable people alive to survive in Nigeria right now. Some said, "Na grace of God." Baba, it's more than just grace of God, though. Because I remember the last time when they sent me the bill of my kids' school fees. I had to pay that twice, by the way. And when I saw the bill, and I screamed. I scram. I even scrum. I said, how are we going to do this now? I said, by the grace of God, Mayegun, you will be able to pay. That's not how she said it. By the grace of God, Daddy Kofo, you'll be able to pay. I said, grace of God will pay it. Are you sure? He said, no, grace of God. I said, now, please let me thank the grace of God, though. Okay, when it is paid, though. And guess what she said? No, what are you saying? I said, I thought you said the grace of God will pay it. So no, I said, by the grace of God. Don't play on my intelligence, okay? Grace of God don't pay bills. Somebody will pay it. And that's what you intentionally called grace of God. No, there is no free food, not even in Freetown. Do you understand? If you see anything free anywhere, it's not free. Somebody is picking up the tab. Somebody is paying for it. You just need to find who and show the appreciation. And if you have anything to do to relieve them of that pressure, please do, and stop defending criminals. So let me take calls. So I'm going to put you on a short hold, okay? And I'll come back and take calls. So we won't be reading today, unfortunately. So I want to go and say thank you to my brother, my person, Oshifeso. I know you also put a message there. That's quite generous of you. And yeah, thank you. Hello, Mayegun. Mr. Dele Ogun, author of Fatherless People, told me he reached out to you. He said he'll be happy to come on your show. He sent you message on WhatsApp. I recommend this book, The West and the Rest of Us by Chinwe Zhu. Yeah, I am not so very regular on my WhatsApp, Baba. That is one of my weakest points. A lot of people have been sending me messages there that I won't even see for weeks. I have a message for Dr. Dele Ogun as well, Mr. Dele Ogun. Okay, we are inviting him to the Yoruba Union Igbimoma Jekubaje Summit in August, and I've been told to extend a formal invitation to him. Okay, please add that to my message. That not only that I would love to host him here, in fact, I would actually love to host him physically. That would be during the Yoruba Summit in Glasgow in August. So we would love to host him too, okay? And I'm glad to say that here now because that has been the plan, and it's been an assignment given to the team that we should reach out. I mean, we should reach out to him. So that would be great if his message is in my WhatsApp number, okay? I will reach out to to him. Thank you so much as well for your generosity, for your super chats. Okay, I will be back. Let me go. Just kind of have a tea break, sort of. Thank you. So my line or the line is open now. And yes, I can take calls. I also have one announcement to make. I know some of you care so much about my safety. So every time you want me to be discreet about some certain things, I appreciate that a lot. But listen, one of the things that have kept people from really acting on on their callings, so to say, is fear. And generally all over the world, even in this UK that I live, the establishment all over the world loves to push fear as part of their agenda by telling you something will happen to you. These things you are doing, you know, you need to be careful. All of us need to be careful about our lives anyway. So because of this, some people want me to be like, no, come on. There is always the fear, and it's called the fear of unknown. I am human. I can be worried just like everyone else. And that kind of make me to be extra careful, not just about my surrounding, also with the kind of people I relate with. Okay? So when I tell you something, it's because I am comfortable enough to share them and capable enough as well to protect myself. And after that, anything else that happens probably, well, is willed. So ladies and gentlemen, brethren in the temple, I will be in London tomorrow. I mean, by this time tomorrow, I should possibly be mingling and maybe rounding up my trip to London. Igbo Remembrance Day. Igbo Remembrance Day is the day set aside by the Igbos, by the what do you call it, the Southeasterners, the Igbos, in remembrance of those who died in the Nigeria-Biafra genocidal war. This is their way, okay, of paying respects to their loved ones, ancestors that fell during that time. Nigeria would want them to forget, because every time and every year, it's sort of kind of, you know, it strikes this spirit of patriotism, oneness in majority of the Igbos, even if they disagree on so many things. So it's a solemn day, a day to remember that we are all mortals. One day, all of us will be remembered, just like we are remembering those that were slaughtered, killed needlessly, just to keep this Nigeria one. And you don't even have to be an Igbo to attend such. It is called Solidarity March, and to remind the rest of the world that what they killed millions for, or what millions died for, in 1967 to 1970, the persecution of the Igbos, the state-sponsored profiling of the Igbos, that led to that needless, murderous campaign, still exists today in Nigeria, 50 years after the supposed end of that war. Majority of those who later in Nigeria became the rulers of Nigeria or the ruiners of Nigeria, majority of them did not end the war. The war might have ended physically, but mentally, they were still fighting it. And at every given opportunity, they never miss. Policy-wise, including military campaigns, under different guise and names, just an opportunity to kill the Igbos. They find means to justify this all the time. And so many of you agree with them to excuse them on this campaign of ethnic profiling. Give it what you can give it. The Igbos are not cooperating. The Igbos are stubborn. The Igbos are very this. The Igbos are proud. The Igbos are loud. The Igbos this, the Igbos does. Just to justify the murder. Even the Igbos themselves, they have people who are Igbos that also justifies what Nigeria is doing to them, because our people are too loud. Our people are too noisy. Our people they too like to, our people, our people, our people. In that contraption, what led to the bloodbath of 1967 to 1970 still exists today. And Nigeria is still afraid to actually discuss it. And we shouldn't inherit the enmity that these men who continue to fight this war in their heads, they want me and you They were born after all of that. To carry it on as their legacies. No, we won't. So you don't have to be Igbo. You don't even have to come from the eastern part of Nigeria, right? Before you can join in solidarity. They came for the communists. I looked away because I am not a communist. They came for the Christians. I looked away because I am not a Christian. They came for the Muslims. I was like, no, it's none of my business because I'm not a Muslim. Yeah, they came for, I'm coming down there. So they came for the Yorubas. Because I'm not Yoruba, it's none of my business. So I'll look away. They came for the Igbos. Since I am not Igbo, why should I be worried? They deserve it. So it's none of my business. They came for everyone except me. Then they came for me. There was no one anymore to speak for me. So you don't have to be Igbo before you can acknowledge the systemic, state-sponsored profiling. That's more or less like the policy of states. Well, somebody said, the more you try to punish the Igbos, the more you punish Nigeria. If you increase tariff, if you tax them, if you demolish their businesses, if you do this and that just to try and cut them out, you see, they can't be cut off because it's going to be you, the non-Igbos, the Igbos and non-Igbos alike, the Nigerians that will pay for every economic target on the Igbos. It has never worked. It will never work. This contraption. I don't know. That's just like my TED talk. Okay. So I'm going to be in London tomorrow, and it's going to be a match from the parliament, the UK parliament, and then down straight to Downing Street. And I think they are also going to go to the Nigeria embassy, the Nigerian house in London. So I'm going to follow them to a few places. Depends on, the time available. And of course, I am inviting you. If you have any hour off, if yours is kind of to join them in the morning, you're welcome. If yours is to possibly join us in the noon, the midday kind of, you're also welcome as well. And then, if you come across, and this is not just in London or in the UK, okay? It's happening all over the world. And possibly when I come back to Glasgow, I'll be able to do a few reports on that. So thank you so much, Joe. Again, I'm sorry that those of you who are calling in and I was talking, it's just like it sort of rang out, Abby. So you can still try again now, and I can take your call. The line is open. So thank you so much, everyone. And indeed, hang on, no, there's something I need to take off. Okay, I got it. Thank you so much as well, Waski Henry. Listen, if you are watching me from the United States, right? Do you know that you can now buy me a coffee? That's a thing, okay? Whereby you can directly sort of support my platform, okay? Financially. Let me see if I can control the link. So I was sent a link, or let me say, a sign up link where people can actually give me like $5, $10, $20, $1,000. I'm joking. Okay. But it's called buy me a coffee. So you can buy me 2 cups for $10. You can buy me 4 cups. And I drink tea a lot. So I'll leave the link in the comments. Okay. So what's your reaction? How do you rate Thiefnubu in the last 1 year between 0 and 10? That's my question, or the one I miss out of all the things I've said. Okay. So how do you rate Kolu, by the way? Hello.
Yeah, hello. This is Benga from Texas.
Did you say Emeka from Texas?
Emeka Benga.
Benga. Baba, no vex.
No, that's Oh, some people call me Emeka anyways. So
I'm
that's
just
all.
going to call you Benga because it's better I don't misrepresent you myself. How you doing, Baba?
Okay. I do. So, so I want to congratulate the Thiefnubu administration. So they managed to achieve something nobody else has achieved in the last, how many years? 30, 40 years.
Okay.
They managed to change the anthem back to the British, the anthem that the British people gave us.
That too, Baba. Back to slavery.
Back to slavery. So I think maybe what they need to do
that's
now.
what we're going to be singing now with pride.
Yeah. So maybe the National Assembly people too have to leave and just let the British come over and just take care of everything.
That too.
Yeah, but seriously, this is what I think anyways. I think the Arise of Compatriots anthem was given to us under Obasanjo. So I'm thinking maybe these people are trying to figure out a way to rubbish Obasanjo's achievements. That's kind of like what I think, because I really can't fathom any.
It is possible. They can be that petty. Yes, they can.
It can be that petty. So I don't even think. Right? I mean, at this point in time, is it an anthem that's really a problem?
Nigeria.
Anyway, I just wanted to share that.
Thank you so much, Bengane or Ingus, Baba. Thank you so much, Baba. You have a good one, sir.
You too.
Grand one. So, is it the national changing of national anthem the problem of Nigeria right now? Of course, it is not, but it is the problem of Thiefnubu for whatever obvious reason. Have you seen it? I don't know if we're, they are already, they've put together a committee, the committee that is going to teach Nigerians this new anthem. Okay, so the committee is expected to deliver its work in the next 6 months to ensure that everybody complies. Okay, everyone complies with the new order. And I don't know how much the budget is, but your guess is as good as mine. I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello dear, Baba
Martinelli. Baba.
Baba.
How you doing this afternoon, sir?
Baba, I did gallant too. I did gallant. Baba, I just wake up this morning. I just hear tears. I just hear commotion. Everybody come.
Are we not supposed to be celebrating?
Baba, please, I beg. I know I keep asking you. I know I'm a very troublesome person, Baba. John, through your love, let me play that video for them again, Baba. Please, that video. I will further slow down the economy.